So a very good evening to one and all. Welcome you all on the 6th day of this 1 week faculty development program come workshop on research methodology and AI integration. I hope you all are enjoying all the sessions, all the previous sessions. Yesterday's session was on the topic patent. We have learned a lot about how to file a patent. And the great news I have already given to you all that they are going to given us the certificates of NIPAM Government of India for that particular session. So I am thankful to Mr. Alok Mishra and all the team of NIPAM organization on behalf of the organizations. So today we have again a very renowned speaker, a researcher, a great academician, Dr. Chanchla Jain with us for the today's session. And we are honored to welcome Dr. Chanchla Jain, an accomplished academician, researcher, and expert in statistical and analytic tools, to today's session on statistical analysis using Excel. Dr. Jain is currently serving as an assistant professor at the Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Indore. With over 13 years of experience in teaching and research, she has made notable contributions in the areas of business statistics and quantitative techniques, business analytics using R and SPSS, operation research, structural equation modeling, and data analysis in Excel. She has also conducted more than 25 national and international workshops and faculty development programs, impacting over 5,000 participants across diverse academic and corporate institutions. Dr. Jain is also a recipient of multiple Best Paper Awards and has published extensively in reputed journals. Her dynamic teaching style, deep subject knowledge, and practical approach have made her a sought-after speaker at conferences and FDPs and MDPs. So, on behalf of Inspira Research Association, Shri Tagore College, Kuchaman City, and KCECS College of Engineering and Technology, Jalgaon, we welcome you, ma'am, on this session, ma'am. Welcome you, ma'am. Welcome.
So, shall I start, Ravi sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ravi sir. First of all, introducing me and giving me a chance to interact with the participants through this.
Our pleasure, ma'am. Thank you.
I want to thank all the organizers and for giving me the chance and inviting me to share whatever knowledge I am having in this particular field. So with this note, I think I can start the session. So I welcome you all. Today's session is on the Excel. Today I'll try to explain you that how we can use Excel for the analysis point of view. For the purpose, we have shared one Excel sheet with you. I hope you all have received and you people are ready with the sheet so that you can get a hands-on understanding that how you can use Excel for the analysis purpose. Initially, I'll start the session with some of the concepts of research like what is variable, what are the measurement skills and all. And then from there, I'll take you to the Excel and we'll see how Excel can help us in the analysis part, right? So I'll just share my screen and I want a confirmation from your side whether my screen is visible to you people or not. Yeah, I think I shared my screen.
It is visible, ma'am. It is
Visible, ma'am.
Fine. So same sheet I think I shared with all of you. I'm expecting you please open it. Within 15-20 minutes, we'll start with the analysis part before discussing the little bit about the conceptual aspect of the analysis, right? So give me a second. Yeah. So here you can see, first of all, I have given you a data set. In that, you are having 6 products listed in that. And we are looking for the satisfaction level of the participants, right? So give me a second. I'll add one more sheet. Yeah. Right. So before starting with the analysis part, I want to know, any one of you want to say something that what do you mean by variable term? Anyone who knows, please say. It will be an interactive session. So I want your participation if you can comment what is variable according to you in terms of research. Yes. Anyone can take lead. I hope I'm audible properly.
A variable can hold a value which can keep on changing.
Okay, thank you, Kavita ma'am.
Can we say like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Variable is a Object which does not have a constant value. The
Very
value
good.
goes on changing.
Thank you, Swati ma'am. Very good. Anyone else? Yeah, I think both the person, I think the Kavita ma'am and the Swati ma'am, both have said correctly. When I say variable, in the name of this particular term, the meaning is itself there. That is variable, varies, right? A particular or any particular entity which varies is variable, right? Or which is not constant is variable. Generally, when we talk about research, in research we are using so many. Suppose I want to test any hypothesis. Hypotheses are generally based on the variables only, right? So variable can help you to formulate your objectives, to formulate your hypothesis, right? So I can say variable is nothing, but this is the which is not constant. Sorry, which is not constant or which varies is variable, right? Or which can accept any value is variable, right? Now, question comes, what are the various types of variables? Anyone? Yeah, anyone?
Yes, types of variables dependent and independent.
Independent, dependent. Very good. Broadly, when we talk about the hypothesis and all, we can say there are independent and dependent variables. But apart from that, there are certain other classifications also available, right? Some people are generally saying qualitative variable, quantitative variable, right? Maybe discrete, some people are saying. Then some are saying continuous variable, mediating variable, moderating variable, latent variable. So there is, the list is very long when you talk about the variables, right? But broadly, we can classify variables into the two categories, qualitative variable and quantitative variable. Qualitative, again, the variable which you cannot express in terms of numbers is known as qualitative variable, right? For example, if I say the gender, right, the marital status, the nationality, etc. These can be the variables which can be qualitative in nature, right? Maybe perception, satisfaction, all generally we can keep in terms of qualitative form. Similarly, when I say quantitative variable, I can say quantitative variables are variables which we can express in terms of numbers, right? For example, age, weight, height, salary, income, IQ. There are so many variables, right? That those to whom or to these variables we can define in terms of these variables can be easily defined in terms of numbers, right? Further, when we are moving ahead and talking about objectives and hypotheses, so we have to be very clear in terms of independent and dependent variables, right? The first, if I say independent variable, the variable which can accept any value and it is not depending on any other variable is known as independent variable, right? Similarly, dependent variable, the value of
Which is fixed and which is
no, not fixed. The value of this
Which
variable
depends on the
depends on the other
independent
bit.
value.
yes, yes,
Means which variables value will change depending on independent variables
independent
value.
variables, yes.
Regression kind.
Right, very correct, very correct. So independent, dependent, because when you are formulating your hypothesis, you have to be very clear which is my dependent variable, which is my independent variable. As I said, there is a moderating variable, there are moderator variables. So in that case also, we can classify them as dependent and independent. So whenever you're talking about hypothesis, you have to be clear in your mind that this is my independent variable, this is my dependent variable. And then you would be able or in a position to decide upon which statistical test you need to apply on your hypothesis, right? So the clarity of independent and dependent is very important for each one of us to deciding upon or to select that this will be the best suitable test for my hypothesis, right? Further, If I say discrete variable, discrete and continuous are generally numeric variable. These can be expressed in terms of numbers, right? So if I say discrete variable, so a variable which can be expressed in integer form, generally the positive integers, right? So for example, if I am saying the number of participants in this FDP, right? So the number of participants can always be the whole number. Number of students in my class, number of tables in a particular room, number of tube lights in a particular room. So this is a complete number, right? So you can say that discrete variable is a variable which can accept the whole value on is discrete in nature. Vice versa to this, we are having the second variable or the next variable which is named as continuous variable. So a variable which can accept a value even in a decimal points also. If generally it is when we talk about mathematics, we are generally saying between two numbers there are infinite numbers are available. If I say 1 and 2 or 1 to 2 or maybe 1 to 3, so in between 1 to 3 there are infinite numbers are available. 1.1, 1.11, 1.111, like that. So there are n number of or infinite numbers available in between two numbers. So that is why continuous variables are the variables which can be expressed in the form of fractions or maybe in the decimal points, right? For example, salary, income, weight, all these can come under the continuous variable, right? So this way, these are the varieties in the field of variables, right? Moving ahead, talking about the next concept. I think I tried my best to explain you this. Any doubt if you are having, you can ask me here, then I'll proceed further. Is it fine? Clarity is good, or people are okay with the what I discussed? Yes. I think you can speak. Is it fine, friends? May I proceed?
Yes, ma'am, it's fine.
Fine. Thank you, Swati ma'am. Moving ahead, talking about the next thing, which is very important from the point of view of analysis or from the point of view of research, right? When you are clear that this is my variable or this variable can be qualitative or discrete continuous or any whatever type you want to express that variable. So that way, after understanding this thing, now the next thing comes. Now you will moving ahead in the research and you will go to collect the data, right? So you need to decide upon on which particular scale you are going to measure your variable. So the next concept comes in this particular series is measurement scales. I hope you people have heard this because I think many of you are already doctorate. I don't know your field, but maybe you people have heard somewhere sometime this thing that measurement scales are there in the field of research or in this field of statistics. So anyone who can tell me what do you understand by term measurement scales? Anyone? Yes.
Measurement scale, madam, is used to measure some particular parameter.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Shantanu sir. Anyone else?
I'm like nominal, ordinal, interval, ratio scale.
These are the types. Fine. Very good. Anything else? Yes, anything else?
And there are two types of scales, ma'am, parametric and non-parametric measurement scales.
Okay, fine, good. Anything else? Fine.
Assigned to variables.
Sorry.
Assigned to variables.
Assigned to variables. This is what you said?
The classification that there's a parts of information contained with assignment to variables. No.
Assigning to variables. I think this is what I'm getting. Is it Abu Jam, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you. I think yes, you people have said from your point of view very close to the answer. If I want to explain measurement scale, we can say I start explaining this particular concept from the point. Suppose we are going in a market, right? And suppose you are going in a market and you want to buy, suppose any vegetable, right? So when you will go in a market and you want to buy any vegetable, for example, ladyfinger, right? So how you will say that I want to buy this? What will you say if you want to buy ladyfinger when you will go to a particular shopkeeper? What you will say?
Weight of that thing.
We will ask for
Metrics of-
measurement that we want this
Yes,
much amount.
500 grams, 1 kg.
Very good, Usha ma'am. Very good, Swati ma'am. You will generally say, I want 1 kg or maybe 500 grams of the ladyfinger or something like that, right? So you are very clear. Similarly, you are going in a market, you want to buy a water bottle. So you generally ask, give me a 1 liter of water bottle, maybe whatever is your requirement. Accordingly, you will see. Similarly, when we talk about research, in research, as I already discussed variables, so I think it is very clear to all of you, the variable which I have given the example here, like salary, income, weight, we know for these variables, there are particular yardsticks or maybe the apparatus available. Using that, you can measure the weight. We know salary and income can be expressed in terms of the currency. But if I want to measure gender, marital status, something like that. So I think we know this thing. There are no particular yardstick or maybe the gauge or maybe the apparatus or instruments available. I want to measure satisfaction. I want to measure perception, attitude, loyalty, etc. So we know if we want to deal with such kind of variables, so we are helpless in that case. We are unable to find any appropriate apparatus which can help us to measure these things, right? So that way, there is insertion of measurement scales in this field, which can help us to measure such kind of variables. So in a simple word, if I want to define measurement scales, we can say measurement scales are the ways or are the scales which can help us to measure latent variables. So latent variables is what? Latent variables are the variables which cannot directly measure, which you cannot directly measure, right? So which variables which you cannot directly measure, you need to have certain thing or certain scale available with you to measure them. Generally, those scales are known as measurement scales, right? As I think Swati ma'am, or Sakshi ma'am, some of you have someone from the participants of from this particular participant list said to me there are variety available in this particular field. Someone said nominal, then I think ordinal, yes, then interval, and then
Ratio.
So these are the 4 measurement scales available. Using these, we can measure our variables, right? The first scale, which is known as the measurement scale, which is known as the nominal measurement scale, this we can use only for the identification purpose or for the categorization purpose. Means the capacity of the scale is only to categorize your data or your respondents, right? For example, if suppose I say I am asking the gender of my respondent, right? So gender is a kind of nominal scale variable, right? Because on the basis of gender, I can only classify my respondent that these are this number of female I am having in my data and this number of males responses having in my data. So you can only classify your respondents when you are talking about gender. So gender is a nominal scale variable which can help you to only categorize your data, right? When I talk about the ordinal scale can help you to identification on or categorization purpose, or it can rank order your data, right? For example, the roll number, right? Maybe the rating, etc. can be the part of ordinal scale. Means you can classify your respondents when you're talking about the ordinal scale on the basis of your ordinal scale. You can classify your respondents, and also you can arrange those categories in a particular order, maybe ascending or descending. For example, if I say height, so when I say height, we know height is a kind of numeric variable. It's a kind of continuous variable. It's a kind of quantitative variable, right? But if suppose I am saying I am classifying my respondents on the basis of tall, medium, and short-heighted people. So in this case, the height variable will be my ordinal scale variable, right? Because I'm classifying my respondent who are the tall people, who are the medium-heighted people, who are the short-heighted people. And when we are after classifying this, we also know this thing that arrangement of these categories is also possible either in the ascending order or in the descending order. Tall, medium, short, or short, medium, and tall. So that way you need to be very, very clear that on what way you are measuring your variable. That is defining that this variable will be of the nominal scale variable or ordinal, interval, or ratio, right? So as I just have given you the example, that height can be ordinal scale variable also, it can be the ratio scale variable also, right? Depending how you are measuring it. That is very important, right? Moving ahead, talking about the next scale, which is the interval scale, right? So here you can identify, you can rank order, and apart from that, there will be the equal distance, right? So, for example, temperature is the best example to understand interval scale because as we know, it can be Fahrenheit, Kelvin, or maybe Celsius, right? So generally, when I talk about interval scale, we can say temperature. So for example, if I am saying I am having certain number of cities available with me, I want to classify them or I want to segregate them on the basis of their temperature, right? So maybe suppose I have made a slab like 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. Sorry, it is Excel. It will convert this into the date form. So I am writing 10 to 15, right? I am writing 15 or maybe 16 to 20, then 21 to 25 likewise, right? So I can classify the cities on the basis of their median or mean temperature on the basis of these particular categories. And we know there is a ranking also possible when you will look. Ascending and descending is also possible. And there is an equal distance in all these particular class intervals or the categories. So that is why this is known as the interval scale data. But the problem with the interval scale is that this particular scale is not having the actual zero, right? Meaning is very simple. Say, for example, if you are at the 0 degree Celsius, so what you will feel? Anyone? At 0 or maybe below 0, what you will feel?
Cold, very cold.
Thank you, Shraddha. Yes, it's cold. So we know there are two characteristics of temperature, hot and cold, right? In the summer, we are feeling hot. In the winter, we are feeling cold. But when I say at 0 degree Celsius, I am feeling one of the characteristics of the temperature, which is cold. But when you are saying 0 meaning is whatever you are measuring, it should not present there. But at 0, one of the characteristics of the temperature is still present there. So that is why we can say there is a lacking of absolute or actual 0 in case of interval scale. Means scientists have developed the temperature, that is thermometer, which we are using to take the temperature of our body, on the basis of arbitrary point of, means at the arbitrary point they have kept that this is the 0, but that is not the actual 0 because characteristics of temperature is still present there, right? So that is why this is the drawback of the interval scale. And to overcome this, we are having the last scale available, which is known as the ratio scale. So ratio scale is having all these things. Apart from that, it will be having the actual 0 or absolute 0, right? So examples can be height, weight, etc., salary, income, etc., right? These can be the variables of the ratio scale, right? So these are the 4 important scales available in the field of research. Using that, we can measure any variable which we cannot measure easily, right? For example, if you want to measure satisfaction, so we know there is a scale available, satisfaction scales are available nowadays. You can Google them or maybe from any particular source, you can get them. and that way you can use for your own purpose, right? Maybe you people have heard about SERQUAL, service quality scale is available. So that way there are so many skills are available nowadays, which you can use for your research purpose. If not, you can develop your own skill. But development of the skill is a very tedious task, right? So I think this was the thing which I want to discuss conceptually before moving and talking about how we can use Excel for the analysis purpose. So I hope till here I am okay and clear to everyone. Any doubts so far?
No
Yes.
doubt, Meena.
Okay. I hope no said by Abu James, right? Shall I proceed?
Yes, ma'am, continue, please.
Thank you so much, Shweta.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So after this, I think now I will come to the sheet I have provided to all of you. So I'm expecting you to open it and use if you wish to use. If not, you can note down also the steps if you wish, right? So I'll start and telling you that how you can use Excel now. So you can see the data which I have provided you. It is a very small data set I have given to you so that we can easily understand the things, right? So here we are having the 12 participants data available with us, and these 12 participants has expressed their satisfaction level for the 6 products listed here, right? So suppose I'm only reading for the first person. Suppose he said for the product number 1, he is very satisfied. For 2, satisfied. For 3, satisfied. For product 4, he has not expressed any satisfaction level. So possibility maybe he has not used this product, right? Product 5, very satisfied. Product 6, satisfied. Likewise, you can read for the remaining participants also. Fine. Now, the first thing, whenever we are having data available with us, you need to make your data ready for the analysis purpose, right? So for making data analysis ready, we need to do certain things in the data, right? So here, this is the 5-point Likert scale. I hope Likert scale is known to everyone. Generally, it is a 5-point, 7-point, 9-point, 11-point scale. Say, for example, very satisfied, satisfied, neutral, unsatisfied, very unsatisfied, right? These can be the 5 categories here on which the persons or the participants can express their satisfaction level, right? So now I'll come here and you can see I'll talk about column wise. So in the first column, that is product 1, if I'm talking about, here you can go down and you can see I have given you 3 things: non-blank, blank, and total. So here I want to count how many of the cells for the product 1 are non-blank, means are filled. So non-blank means I want to calculate the filled cell, means some responses I have received from the respondent. I want to calculate those particular cells, right? So friends, you people have heard about that Excel is very much known for the functions, right? So here I'll take the help of the functions and we will try to see that which function we can use here to calculate the non-blank cell, right? So count function, I don't know how many of you have heard about. Those who have worked in Excel, they are knowing there is a function called count, right? So here I'm putting a equal sign and typing CUI, and you can see once you started typing CO, it has shown you all the functions are starting from the COU, right? So suppose I'm selecting here the count. So in this particular function, inside the brackets, you need to provide the values or the range of your data. For that, you want to get a count, right? So I'll select the entire column here till this 12 because we are having 12 respondents data. So the range is B12 to B13 and I'm closing the bracket. So those who are performing along with me, they can type equals to count B2 to B13, right? Equal to is a very important thing to start with a function because once you are using the equal sign, it can help you to execute your function. Without equal sign, your function will not be executed in Excel, right? So I hope those who are performing have typed this. After this, you need to press on OK. So you can see it is returning me 0, but we know it is not correct. So you can see because so many of the cells are filled. So the reason is what? Reason is very simple. When you're using the count function can only count the numbers in a range. So here you can see no particular cell is having the number. All the cell is having certain text, right? So what you need to do, either rather than using count function, you need to use count A. Count A means count all. Means it will count whether you are having the text or number or date or any symbol and all. It can help you to count that, right? So you need to use count A function when you are having the text data available in a particular range. And then you can press enter, it is returning you 11. So that means in the 11 or out of 12, 11 cells are filled. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Moving ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Talking about now Excel, there is a beauty of Excel. And what is the beauty? Beauty is that when you're talking about Excel, you can easily stretch this. Means once I have applied any particular function in a particular cell, you can come here. Once you will come in a particular cell at the right side, right below side, you can find there is a small rectangle or square is coming. You need to keep your mouse there and you can stretch it. Once you're stretching it, it is copying the same formula in the whatever cell range you want to copy it. So you can check now for the remaining cells also you have got the count, how many cells are filled, right? I think it is not a tough thing. Yeah. I think every one of us is using Excel nowadays. So I think it is not tough to any one of us, right? Moving ahead, once I'm having the non-blank cell, I'll go for calculating the blank cell. Blank cell is what? These are the missing values in my data, right? So I'll put a equal and I'll type COU and you can find the third function is count blank. So I'll select this and I need to give the range of my data. So range is again same. I'll provide the range from B2 to B13. I hope you people have done this. May I press enter? Done, friends? May I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Done. So the blank count is coming as 1. The same process you need to do. You can stretch it till the last cell. So we are getting the count. These are the blank counts. That means these are the missing values. So the other name for blank is, in terms of research, is missing. Right? So in the first product, one respondent has not expressed his satisfaction. Then all the cells are filled in case of second product, and likewise you can read for the remaining cells. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Then I'll get the total. So for total, the function name is sum. You can select your both the upper cells which you have just calculated, that is B15 to B16. Range will be same in our case because I have given you the same sheet, right? And I think if you are performing the function at the designated place, that designated cell which I have given to you, you will get the same range. So it is B15 to B16. I'll press enter. It is done.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So this way, friends, you can use Excel for getting or calculating the missing values. Now question comes, what is missing value? Anyone can tell me what is missing value?
Value is not there. It is blank.
Very good, Samna ma'am. Very good. Missing value meaning is that value or the data point which is not available with us are known as missing.
There is no response. There is no response and a missing value.
Sorry?
Response is not available.
Response is not available, data points are not available, is known as missing value, right? So can anyone tell me whether if the data is having missing value, whether it is playing any role in terms of analysis purpose, or when we will go with the missing value? There is no problem with this.
Yes, there will
Yes,
be.
plays a role because then
Plays a
the
role.
yes.
Yes.
Missing
So
value
can you
matters.
tell me,
It
ma'am,
will
what
have an effect.
it will have an impact, right? Very good. So means when we are having missing values available in the data, this will definitely impact our analysis, right? So sometimes it happens people are imputing missing values. And imputation can be done using the mean or the mode of the data, or the median of the data. So you can identify what is the mean value of the data set or of a particular variable, and that way you can impute that at the blank cells place, or you can use the median value to impute those missing values. So it is depending upon which kind of variable you are using, right? Accordingly, you can use the appropriate what I can say measure, either mean or the median. Sometimes it can be mode also. If you are finding there is a particular value which is occurring more number of time in a particular variable, so you can impute your missing value from that value also, right? Is it clear? May I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Next is the next sheet you need to open now, named as category count, right? Now you can see here, same data set we are having. Now in this particular sheet, I want to count how many of the respondents or participants were very unsatisfied for the product 1, and likewise for the remaining product. Similarly, how many of them were unsatisfied, neutral, satisfied, very satisfied for the product 1. So I want to get that count from my data, right? So I'll come here, and now I'll tell you there is one more function available in the, just a minute, in the Excel, which is named as COUNTIF, right? So COUNTIF, whenever we are talking about is a conditional based function, right? Conditional based function meaning is you need to provide some conditions. So COUNTIF meaning is what? If this, so what is the count, right? So once I'm writing this count, you can find COUNTIF is available. I'm selecting it. And the beauty of Excel is that it is giving you what parameters you need to pass inside the brackets. You can find which is range and the criteria, right? So this function is asking you to provide the range of your data and what is your criteria, which thing you need to find, or what thing you want to count from that particular range, right? So that you need to provide. So I want to count from this particular range, right? So I selected B2 to B13. Done. Put a comma. After range, we need to provide a comma. And then the criteria. So the criteria is very unsatisfied, right? So I have selected very unsatisfied, which is written at the row number 15, A15, right? So I selected A15. I'm closing the bracket. I hope it is okay to everyone. May I proceed?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
So you can see there are 2 participants which are very unsatisfied with product 1. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Done, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I proceed? Fine. Okay, 2 yes means people are performing, and I think they understood. Very good. Thank you so much. Moving ahead, talking about the next. Now, I don't know how many of you are knowing about the referencing. See, for example, if I'll stretch this to the remaining cells, whether I'm getting the values or not, I'm not getting the values. So the problem is, anyone who can identify the problem? You can see COUNTIF range is correct because I want to now identify in the product 2, which is in the column C. So the range is okay, C2 to C13. But you can find here, it is selecting, criteria is coming as 2. Getting my point?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Which is incorrect. So what I need to do, I'll come to my previous cell where I have performed the COUNTIF. What I'll do, I will come here and I will fix. I need to fix what? I need to fix this. This is known as absolute referencing, right? So how I can fix this? There is a function key, function F4 you can use, or maybe only F4 you can use. Done? So you need to use F4 key or maybe function F4. You need to see, you need to check how it works in your laptops or in your desktops. You need to check that. And that way you can fix. So once you are putting a dollar sign before the column, A is a column, right? Before column reference, I have kept the dollar, and before the row also I have kept this dollar. Row is 15, right? That means I am fixing this. Once I will drag this formula from this cell to the other cell, this will change. The first range will change because I have not fixed it, but the criteria will remain unchanged because I have fixed it. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now you please try and see whether now this is working or not. Working?
Yes,
Done,
ma'am.
done.
If you say 15, it is okay.
Sorry, Sumna ma'am, not getting.
Yes, it is okay, ma'am.
Fine, thank you. So friends, if done, it is good. Now we'll come to the next. Again, we will use COUNTIF, right? We need to give the range B2 to B13. So you can see it is not necessary. You need to select using your mouse. Even you can type also, right? And then I'm selecting this and it's fixing this and closing the bracket. Done. There is no one who is unsatisfied, and then dragging it. Fine. Fine, everyone. I hope the space is okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So likewise, I think everyone practice it for the remaining categories. You please practice it. It will help you to keep in your memories that how or in what way you can do this, right? So I think I did this. I'll be little fast because I think I've performed for the 3 times. So then if you are performing, you can cross-check from my output if you want. Done? I think I am done. If you wish, you can please cross-check your values from mine. I'm reading for the first category, very unsatisfied. You can match, right? It's 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, right? For category 2, which is unsatisfied, it is 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 2. For category 3, which is neutral, it is 2, 0, 3, 2, 2, and 2. For the second last category, which is satisfied, it's 3, 6, 1, 5, 5, 4. For the last category, very satisfied, it is 4, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2. Done. Yes. I think pace is okay, friends. Performed, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. May I know how many of you are performing along with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Fine. So those who are performing
Yes, ma'am.
along with me, okay, thank you, Swati ma'am. So it's good if you are performing. Now, if it is done for everyone, I think I can switch to the next sheet named as %. So here you can see, I think previously I have used this sheet. So the same count I have copied down here also, right? And then in the previous sheet, I think I have not count the sum. You can count the sum also if you wish. And I think sum is very easy function when I talk about Excel, right? It's very easy. Right. So we get the count. Now coming to the percent. In the percent sheet, you can find already, I think I copied down these numbers for you. Now you need to calculate the percent, that how many percent people are very unsatisfied or maybe satisfied for the product one and likewise for the other products. So this count we want to get, right? So I think percent calculation is not tough. I think many of you will be faculty or maybe in the academic field. So we know it's very easier for faculty members to calculate percent. So we are using here the same technique. So very unsatisfied means 2 out of 11. Done.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I'm entering this.
Yes.
And this time, rather than dragging this, that rectangle box, this one, dragging this horizontally, you need to drag it vertically. Reason is very simple, because I'm calculating the percent for the first product, right? So I need to drag it like this. So I'll just drag for the one next cell. You can find it is giving me the divisor error. Meaning is very simple, because I'm dividing the 0 by the blank cell, right? So that means again what I need to do, I need to fix what? I need to fix this 11. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now drag it. I think we are getting fine. Done, everyone? Shall I proceed? Yes. Yes. Thank you, Sakshi ma'am. Then coming here for the product 2, it is this divided by this. Again, I'm fixing this and entering. So likewise, I'll calculate for each and every product. So in a one shot, I'll do this dragging. I hope not tough. Everyone able to grasp? Friends? Done. Now I'm selecting this and dragging. I calculated. Any doubt, please ask. Everyone, it is clear?
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you repeat the fixing formula?
Which
How
one,
you are
ma'am?
getting it?
Which one? Which one?
Fixing formula. The shortcut key for that.
16 formula.
Yeah, they are putting some dollar or something, na?
Okay. Fixing. Okay. Sorry. I haven't heard clearly. Sorry. Okay, no issues. I'll tell you again, ma'am. See. I'm deleting this, right? I'm putting equal, right? I want to divide 2 by 11, right? If I wish to copy the same formula throughout the last cell, right? So what I need to be careful, that every value of this particular range will be divided by 11. That means this 11 should be fixed, right? So I said you can use the function Fn. There will be Fn key. Fn, you need to hold Fn and then F4. That way it can work in your laptops or maybe desktops, or you need to use directly F4 key. So you need to check in which way this particular thing is working in your devices, right? So that way you can fix it. Is it clear? I think Sakshi ma'am was there. Sakshi ma'am, I think
Yes.
this
Yes,
Is it
ma'am.
clear? May I press enter?
Yes.
Done. So if you have done this, if you are dragging it to the last cell, right? So that means, suppose I'm coming here, I'll just double click on this. You can find B20 is fixed now. So everywhere the B20 is coming, but the upper, the numerator cell value is changing. It is B16, right? Here you can find it is B17. Fine. Here it is B18 and here it is B19. Is it clear? Because you have not fixed it. So it is a relative referencing. So in that way, relatively wherever you are going, according to that particular cell reference, that value, that cell reference is changing. That is known as relative referencing. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So I think, do I need to wait? Everyone has performed this?
Yes.
Fine. Thank you so much, Aarti ma'am. If it is done, now you need to come on a second last report, or second last sheet named as report. So here now, be very careful. I'll explain you what is the change I have made here. Deliberately, I have made some change here. What are the changes? You can see. Once I'll come to the percent sheet, you can see all the categories are listed in the row, right? 22 to 26. But once you're coming in a report sheet, you can find the categories are listed into the columns rather than listing into the rows. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So this is the difference I have made so that I can explain you one more feature of the Excel, that is transpose. I think don't feel like I'm treating you people like a little child or something. But I think this is the session for the Excel. So that is why deliberately I have made certain changes to be careful, right? And in the percent sheet, you can identify the products are listed into the column, right? So that is the thing which you need to observe. So for the purpose, I'll come to the percent sheet. I want to report using these percents only. So you need to select all the percents which you have calculated. So that way I selected all the percentages. I hope everyone has selected them. After selecting them, come to the report. After selecting them, press Ctrl C. Do a copy of this and come to the report sheet, right? And no, don't go in a table, come down somewhere, maybe B9 or B10, somewhere, wherever you want, but not in a table, right? Do a right click. Do a right click. Sorry. Again, I need to Ctrl C. Yeah. Do a right click here. Done. If you have done a right click and under the paste options, you can find there are so many different options available, right? Yes or no? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So now what you need to do, you need to select this 1, 2, 3. What is the meaning of this 1, 2, 3? That means if you are not doing this 1, 2, 3 and directly you are pressing Ctrl C and doing Ctrl V here. So that is generating the problem for you like this. Suppose I'm just doing this. You can see if I have selected this, it is showing me the error, divisor error, right? Because if you are directly copying and pasting, that way it is not giving the proper reference to your denominator value, and that is why it is creating or generating the error for you, right? That means it is copying the formula. Rather than copying the formula, what we are doing, we are just keeping our values here, right? So I think if you have understood this, rather than selecting the first option, you need to select the second option, which will keep only values, right, from the previous sheet. So that is why I selected this. After this, you can select this percent under the home tab. Under this number option, you can, I think, identify my mouse is rotating. I'm rotating my mouse. You can select this percent. So this way it is converted into this percent one. Done. No doubt.
Yes.
Fine. Now I'm again copying this. Ctrl C I did. Come here in the B2. This is my B2 cell, right? Do a right click and select this transpose, the fourth option. Done. after fx, you need to select this. So this way you can see this thing that your all the percentages properly copied here, right? So you have got the same sheet. So you can now summarize your this particular table or report. You can say out of 100% people, 18% are unsatisfied, 0% 0% are 18% are very unsatisfied, 0% are unsatisfied, 18% are neutral, 27% are satisfied with the product 1, and 36% are the very satisfied. So that way you can interpret this particular table. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So this way, I think this was the very small part I have shown you. Now we will go to the last sheet, which is named as, I think, sheet only, right? I hope everyone has done what I have explained.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Now we are going here and I'll just now explain you how to code your data, because using this, we will now calculate some variables and we will try to perform certain statistics, right? So coding, I think I'm explaining you firstly, and then I'll take you to the descriptive statistics using Excel, right? So I expect you people to select your table like this, means from product 1 to product 6, from first cell of product 1 to last cell of product 6. This is the range you need to select. If you are done, please tell me. Selection is done.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Fine. Now click on Control H. You need to press Control H from your keyboard. So this find and replace dialog box will appear.
Ma'am, control.
Plus H.
Okay.
Control F will also work, Swati ma'am. If you are pressing Control F, it will open only find and then you can click on replace. No issues. Control F or Control H. Fine. Shall I?
yes.
Friend? Yeah. Now, in the find what,
Yes, ma'am.
you need to type very unsatisfied. The beauty of Excel is that whether you have written the category name in the whole caps or in a lower caps or maybe mix of it, there will be no problem. It will easily identify. You need to only see that spelling should be very clear or very whatever you have written, that should be coming in the find section. It should be matching. Otherwise, it will not find, right? Then I want to replace very unsatisfied by 1. So I did this. I think everyone has done this. If you have done this, now you need to press the replace all. So shall I? Shall I press?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So you can find, I think I'm getting a message 11 replacements. Done. If you have got the same message, 11 replacements done, good. Click on OK. And then in the find what, I am typing only unsatisfied and replacing this by 2. Okay, fine, friends. May I click on replace all? Do I need to wait?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yes, I need to go ahead, right, Swati ma'am?
I have done.
Okay,
Wait.
fine. Fine. Aarti ma'am, Swati ma'am, I think are
Yes,
active. Fine.
four replacements done.
Fine. I'll press also replace all. Same message I got, 4 replacements done. Very good. Now, you need to type very satisfied. Replace this by 5. Done. Very satisfied. Replace this by 5. After this, click on the replace all. You can get a message. I think I'm getting 17 replacements. Done.
Yes.
In the next step, you need to replace satisfied by 4. Right? Click on replace all. I'm getting 24 replacements message. And lastly, the neutral. It will be replaced by 3. And then replace all. Okay. So,
Yes,
we have-
11.
yes, 11. Very good, Aarti ma'am. Correct. So we have done the coding of the data. Everyone, those who are performing, not performing, maybe watching, maybe noting down, it's good. So I hope you understood how to code your data. Coding done? Done, friends? May I go ahead?
Ma'am,
Yes,
please
ma'am.
repeat once more the back step. This numbers.
Which from
This-
initially,
No, not from initial. After
then
that.
after?
After replacing. Find, replace, next, all.
Okay, got it. I got it, your point. You need to start in the find section. You need to type very unsatisfied.
Yeah, done with that.
Done, and replace it by 1. Then
Yes.
remove very, replace unsatisfied by 2.
Yeah, this I have done, but how the text has been removed, very satisfied and satisfied, all this text.
I think it has removed. In my case, it has removed.
Okay,
In
just I
your
will
case,
see.
you have not got that.
Okay, just I will see, ma'am.
Can you share your screen if possible? May I
No,
see?
I will do it.
Okay, fine. So do I need to wait?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Just
Okay,
need
fine.
to enter. Just need to enter. Then it will fix.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
every time you need to press. Just a minute. I'll try if it is, yes, it is taking. Done. I think, who was that? Sakshi ma'am, Shweta ma'am, Swati ma'am, I don't know. Swati ma'am, I think you was there. Swati ma'am, it was you.
Yes, ma'am.
You can see in the find what I have written neutral. Right?
Yeah.
Neutral is a category which is very uncommon here, not matching with anyone. I'm replacing it by 3. I'm pressing replace all. You can see wherever it was neutral, it was replaced by 3. Done?
Yeah, this I have got now.
Done. Then what I did, I have written here very
Unsatisfied. Satisfied means all the categories we have taken it.
yes. So I'm replacing this by 1.
One.
So 11. And then I'm replacing this by 2, unsatisfied by 2. So
Yeah.
I'm getting 4 replacements done. Then I'll replace very satisfied by,
Yeah, got, madam, got.
got it?
Thank you.
Done. And lastly, the satisfied.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Actually, madam, it shows that data is protected and you cannot replace the value.
Is it?
Yes, madam.
Okay, what about others? I think this is a case of Usha ma'am. What about others? Are you able to see my find and replace box or not?
Yes, madam.
My find and
I'm-
replace box is visible?
Yes.
Okay. Usha ma'am,
Excuse
is
me,
it
ma'am.
possible for you to share your screen?
Yes, ma'am. For my case is also it prompts us show that protected. So I think it has to be unprotected with some password maybe.
I think it
For
is not
this.
password protected file. No, I have not given because I think other people are using it without any password.
And for this sheet, same prompt I have also.
Okay. I think Swati ma'am, Shweta ma'am, Sakshi ma'am, those who are interacting with me, I think
No,
they
ma'am.
are.
Actually, that message is also displayed for me also. I have seen just now for the second data. First time it is taking replacing
Yes. First
all the
first
things.
time done. So for
For
second.
unsatisfied, it is
Yes,
taking fine.
yes.
Very unsatisfied. But when we are doing only unsatisfied for 2 number, replacing it with 2, it is not giving. It is saying this sheet is protected.
Is it? So now you are able to done it or not?
No, now I am not able to do it.
Okay. May I see anyone of you who can share the screen? Anyone?
Yeah, ma'am. I can.
Anyone? Okay, I'm stop sharing mine. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, you please share, ma'am. I want to see.
Is she sharing something, ma'am?
I think I have told them to
Okay. So please,
to share because I
Yeah.
want to see what
Ma'am,
problem they are
sir,
facing.
should I share?
yes, please share,
Meanwhile, I'm just plugging my charger in. Battery is going.
sure.
Yeah.
No problem. Please share. Yes, Swati ji, it is coming. Yes, just
Yeah.
a minute. The ma'am is coming.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, ma'am, please do perform.
Yeah, I'm now changing that.
Okay.
After sharing, I'm not able to do anything.
Are you able to press Control F or H something?
No, I'm not able to do that. I'm pressing Control F, but it is not showing find and replace anything.
Okay. There is
Yeah,
editing.
just
Yeah.
I have started.
Yeah.
Replace all, then it is giving me this message.
Message is not visible to me. Just a minute. I need to read it.
We couldn't
couldn't-
find anything to replace. Click options for more ways to search. So I have done that also.
Just a minute. The spelling is okay. As you check the spelling is not correct.
Yeah, unsatisfied. U is capital.
No. At the end it is D or S.
At the end, it is D only, ma'am.
Okay, because it is not clearly visible to me. It's
Okay.
unsatisfied. Can you send because I'm not. Can you share this message to Ravi sir? Ravi sir, can you share this message to me because I'm not able to read the message properly.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
I'll check it on WhatsApp what you are getting. I'm not able to clearly read it. We couldn't find anything to replace. Click option to more ways to find. And after this, the last line, what last line is saying of the message?
We are unable to send the file due to admin restrictions.
Have you selected the complete range or not? I think in my case, I cannot see. Have you selected this? It is selected. Now press replace all.
I have shared the screenshot to
Madam,
you,
mine is
sir.
done properly. I have done. I could do it.
Okay, Kavita ma'am. Thank you. Have you shared with sir, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Shared the screenshot to Robi, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, it is possible if you are there in a meeting, can you share the image with me?
I have tried to share, but it is not giving me the option to share on because some
Swati,
things
ma'am,
are
you
locked.
wait. I think one person is sharing, so you please wait. I'm waiting for the image.
Ma'am, should I stop my sharing? Then only sir can.
No, you please share your screen because I need to see if I can make corrections and I can help you. I'll do. Please wait. Ravi sir, are you there in a meeting? Anyone? From the INSPA, anyone is there? You can share the screenshot with me. I think I'm waiting for the screenshot. I have not received it right now. Ravi sir, are you there in a meeting?
Ma'am, we cannot share you directly.
Yes, ma'am.
No issues. Sir will share with me. Ravi sir, have you received the image shared by ma'am? Swati ma'am, I think.
Oh, ma'am, I am not able to share to Ravi sir
I
also.
shared you, sir, the screenshot.
Sumna ma'am, have you shared
Yes, ma'am, I shared
with
already.
the error?
Yes, with the error.
Okay, fine.
Where you have shared? Yes, I am sharing on your WhatsApp, ma'am.
Yes, yes, sir. I'll check.
Yes. Yes, I have shared, ma'am. Please see.
Okay, sir, just a minute. Yes. Could not find anything to replace click options from more ways to search. It's possible that data you are trying to replace in a protected sheet. Excel can't replace data protected sheets. But I think I have not provided any one of you to protected sheet. There is no password I have kept.
Madam, in my case, it shows that 17 replacements have been done, but
Mhm.
the words are not changed. It is not changing the word and giving the number.
But how it could be, ma'am, few of them are able to do and few of them are not
Hmm.
able to.
Because if you will not code your data further, whatever I'm going to tell you, you cannot perform that. So for the purpose, you need to code your data first.
Okay.
Because I will calculate one variable using all these responses, and using that we will go for one hypothesis testing. So it will not be possible for you to perform in that case. You can only see in that case. So that is why it is a
Okay.
challenge for, yeah.
Okay. So coding is required for that.
Yes, here coding is required for us.
Okay. Got
Okay, just a minute. I think I have read the message, but it is showing me the problem of protection, but I have not protected any sheet which I have provided to any you people. Okay, just a minute. I'll do one thing. I have done a coding, right? So I'll provide this sheet to Ravi sir.
Yes,
At
yes.
least you people can
definitely.
use this. Is it fine?
Okay. If we shall save this to
Swati,
another name, then
replace all work click करना.
I am not getting. Will you please repeat? Sumna ma'am has said something. I think I have not
yes.
understood what she said.
Please share the Excel sheet, ma'am. Then we shall.
I'll provide
Yes.
that. I'll
Yes.
bring.
For satisfied
And,
it is 4.
Ma'am,
For satisfied it is 4. For
Hmm.
neutral it is 3.
Yes.
okay. Ma'am, it is able to, that is able to do. Just I have shared the screen.
And you should click on match case, otherwise see what it
Yeah,
has done.
that
Very
match
3.
case. Ma'am, exactly the same case, it is case sensitive, right? So exactly the word should be copied and
Match
pasted.
case.
Then
Click
only you
on
will
match
get it.
So
case.
maybe
Tick
it is
match.
a problem of, usually Excel is not case sensitive. This
But
is the beauty of Excel.
if I am doing exact copy paste of the words that you have written in the table, na, then it is
Just a minute. Ma'am, very unsatisfied. You have you need to replace a very unsatisfied first. You have
very
replaced.
unsatisfied. I have done, ma'am.
So after very it is three is
Okay,
coming by.
here this it should be 4. You mean to say satisfied is 4.
Satisfied is 4, but it will not do. You need to control
Click
that
on
now.
match
You need
case.
to close it.
Tick
You need-
match case.
Okay.
You need to do the control Z first. Now you need to replace.
No, I want very satisfied.
Escape. Control F.
Yeah. Satisfied. No, very ma'am, firstly very satisfied. Don't go. Yeah.
Match
very
case.
satisfied.
Match case. Click on match case.
By 5.
Match case.
It
Go
will work.
match case.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You need to do that.
Yes.
But that is
work.
not required, ma'am. Sir,
Yes,
ma'am.
it is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Then satisfied by 4. Yes. Good. And lastly, the neutral by 3. Is it, I think Neha ma'am has written something in a chat. So is it like you people have not saved the sheet which I provided to you? Yes, in that case, there will be a problem. Done, Swati ma'am, done?
Yes, ma'am.
Neutral has replaced by
Yes, yes, yeah, I will do that.
It
I
is
will do that.
downloaded
Fine.
in my local machine.
Sumna ma'am is saying something. Yes, Sumna ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It is downloaded in my local machine, but then also it is coming. Later on, have to check what is the reason behind.
Are you using the means Mac or something?
No, no.
Your OS
Microsoft
is
Word. Yes,
okay,
yes.
fine.
Is it fine now? I
Fine.
have done with it.
Done. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, to you, ma'am.
Good.
I
So
shall stop sharing now. ma'am.
yeah, so that I can say thank you. Fine. So I think I can share my screen now. Give me a second. My screen is visible, I hope.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes.
Now I'll go for coding my gender variable. Although it is not needed in Excel, I'll need to tell you that also. It is not needed. But if you wish, you can do. You can select this, what I can say, the particular column. Then same Control H. You need to replace female first and then male. That way you can do the coding of this. But I'm not doing right now because I need to firstly tell you some more concepts here so that we can proceed for performing them. So here I think I'll talk about the types of statistics. Fine. So in the type of statistics, font size is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So here you can divide the statistics into the two parts, descriptive and inferential. Right. So descriptive statistics is after cleaning and data mining, etc. You are performing on your data. After that, next step is to get the descriptive statistics of your data. So what is descriptive statistics? It is nothing but it will provide you the summary of your data. Right. So once you want to summarize your data, once you want to get more insights from your data, you are performing descriptive statistics on your data, right? Because once you're having a large data set available, say for example, from the 400, 500 people, I collected the data and all. So in that case, it is very difficult for me to get any insight or to get any clarity from the data. So for the purpose, we want to summarize the whole data. And for summarizing it, we are using descriptive statistics, right? So there are various methods available in the descriptive statistics. I think many of you are already knowing. There are methods called measures of central tendency. I hope everyone has heard, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Mean,
Then-
median, mode.
Yes. The measures name is mean, median, and mode. After that,
Standard
measures.
deviation.
Sorry.
Standard deviation or what?
Yes, this comes under this person. The standard deviation and the variance, right? And the lastly, the most important is measures of distribution. Under this, skewness and kurtosis, right? So when you talk about mean of your data, generally it is a single value which is representing your whole variable value, right? For example, as we have the income available of the people. Suppose I am having the 100% income available with me. So looking at the 100% income, I think I cannot understand anything. If I calculate mean, median, or mode something, or some insights I can draw from that particular value. So mean is a single value which is representing the whole variable or whole data set, right? Generally, it is nothing but it is the sum of observations divided by total number of observations. Similarly, when I talk about median, median is dividing your data into the two equal parts. If you are having a median value, you can say 50% of the values are falling below the median, 50% values are falling above the median, right? Lastly, the mode. Mode is what? It is the most occurred or most frequent value in your particular variable, which is most occurring value, that is known as mode, right? So this way you can get a single value using all these three measures, and that is giving some idea about your data, that central point of your data. Next comes the measures of dispersion. Dispersion meaning is the scatteredness, variation in the data. So when you want to measure the variation in your data, you can use standard deviation and the variance kind of, right? Standard deviation and variance are the two measures which can help you to understand the mean variation available in the data. Next comes measures of distribution. So I think you people have heard about normal distribution. For understanding the normality, there are two concepts. First one is the skewness, and the second one is the kurtosis. So skewness is what? It is the measure of asymmetry in the data, right? Kurtosis is the status of sharpness and the status of the tails of normal distribution curve, that is bell-shaped curve. I hope everyone has heard about bell-shaped curve.
Yes, ma'am.
For the normal distribution, we are using the bell-shaped curve. We want to see the distribution of the data. So what we are doing, we are plotting the data using the histogram. On that, we can keep the bell-shaped curve, and that way we can understand what is the distribution of our data. So that bell-shaped curve is generally, once I say about this skewness is the measure of asymmetry. So those who are very good in the statistics or are having the idea about the normality and the normal distribution, they know this thing that in the bell-shaped curve, at the middle, we are saying the mean of the data is lying. Data means the population mean is lying at the middle. So if it is at the middle, so we can say 50% data will be above mean and 50% data will be the below mean. So that means there is no asymmetry in the data. But if this proportion varies, suppose 60% data is falling at the left side of the right side of the mean, 40% data is falling at the left side of the mean, in that case, it is indicating that there is a problem, right? That means there is a problem of skewness or the symmetry in the data, because data is not symmetrical to your mean. Similarly, when I talk about the kurtosis, so if you have seen bell-shaped curve, there is a variety of bell-shaped curve. It can be proper bell-shaped curve. It will be very sharp or maybe very flatter kind of bell-shaped curve. So that study we are doing using the kurtosis, right? So the sharpness is nothing that you can understand using the kurtosis value, right? Generally, for the normal distribution curve, the skewness value is 0. For the standard normal distribution, the kurtosis value is 3, right? But if your value is below 0 for the skewness, you can say this thing that your data is negatively skewed. If this value is greater than 0, you can say your data is positively skewed. Likewise, if your data is 3 or your data's kurtosis value is 3, that means your data is mesokurtic. So there are three varieties. Mesokurtic, when the kurtosis value is 3. When it is greater than 3, it is known as leptokurtic. When it is less than 3, it is known as platykurtic. Right? That means these two are not good signs. Generally, you can also understand this thing as if your kurtosis value is positive, generally we can call it leptokurtic. When it is negative, it is known as platykurtic. Right? So this way you can understand, looking at these two measurements value, that whether the normality of your data is met or not, right? Next comes inferential statistics. So under descriptive statistics, all these measures broadly we can use. Apart from that, there are certain other measures also available, but mostly used one I have discussed here, right? Next is the inferential statistics. Inferential statistics comes when you are talking about the hypothesis testing and all. So once you want to test your hypothesis, you are going for the inferential statistics, right? There will be so many statistical tests available in the field of statistics. All these inferential statistics we are using to infer the population parameter using the sample statistic. Means using your sample, if you want to comment something for your population, you are using the inferential statistics, right? Under this category, there are, as I said, there are many tests available. We can divide them into the two categories, parametric and non-parametric. Parametric tests generally are which are generally considering the normal distribution of the data. Non-parametric tests do not consider the normal distribution of the data, right? Under this, there are tests like T, Z, ANOVA, regression, etc. Right? Under this, we are having chi-square. We are having Mann-Whitney. We are having Kruskal values. We are having the experiments rank correlation. So there are so many tests which are available under the non-parametric test category also, right? So using these things, you can analyze your data. Means these are the things which are available in the statistics. Using that, you can perform the statistical analysis on the data. So now we will see how we can do all these things using Excel, right? So now what I'll do, I'll come here. I'll calculate one variable using the data which is named as satisfaction, right? I want to understand the total satisfaction level of my participants, right? So what I need to do, I will take the average. Average is what? Average is a function which can give you the average or mean value. So I have typed equal to average, right? And then I'm giving the range which is B2 to G2 and closing the bracket. I hope you have performed, and then you need to close the bracket and press enter. Done. Friends, I hope you could understand.
Yes, ma'am. 4.6.
4.6, very correct. And then saying drag it to the last cell for the getting the satisfaction score of the remaining participants. So we got it. I just double clicked on that square, which is coming at the end of the right hand side.
Yeah.
I just double click. That's
Yes.
everyone performed.
Yes, ma'am. Performed.
Fine.
Yes.
Now I'll perform the descriptive statistics here firstly. So whatever I'm performing, I'm writing here. I'll perform mean, median, mode, count, or maybe some of the income I want to get. I want to get maximum value, minimum value, standard deviation, variance, skewness, and kurtosis. These things I want to calculate. So I have listed some of the measurements here. Using the function, there are two ways. I'll explain you both the ways. First way is using the function. I'm putting an equal sign, typing AVE, I'll get the average function, and I'll select the income. I want to get the average income value or the mean income. So I have selected the range I2 to I13, right? Done, and press enter. Similarly, for the median, the name of function is only median. So I selected it. I hope pace is okay. May I go a little faster so that we can wind up everything on time?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So I have typed median. You can cross-check by my value if you wish. For mode, the name of function is mode only. You need to provide the range of the data for what you want to calculate the mode. So the most occurred income value is 20,000. That means most number of people are generally drawing 20,000 rupees as their income, right? Count we have just seen. As we are having all the numbers, so you can go with the count function only. It will work for you. So we are having 12 persons data available with us. For getting the total income value, you can use the function named as SUM, close the bracket, right? For getting the maximum income value, you need to use the function named as max only, and you need to provide the range. Press enter. 36,000 is the maximum income in the data. For the minimum, you need to use the function min, then I2 to I13, I2 to I13, and close the brackets. So the minimum income from all the 12 participants is 18,000. For standard deviation, function name is STDEV. I2 to I13. So STDEV is the only function which is a little different. For the remaining thing, you can find the name is function name is all similar. What I have written here. So it is 7,183.74. For variance, the name of the function is VAR only. So this is the variance, and for the skewness, function name is SKEW only. So once you are typing SK, it is giving you only two options. So you can select the first one, and you can give the range, which is this. So this is negative value. That is your income is negatively skewed. For kurtosis, the function name is KURT, and the range, and then enter, which is minus 1.9. Which is again up, means it is indicating your income value is plateauing. Means it is flatter kind of bell-shaped curve you will get once you are talking about negative kurtosis value, right? Less sharp normal distribution curve you will get. I hope it is fine, friends. Pace is okay. I think I was little faster here. Was it okay? Do I need to show you something here? Yes. Friends, say something. Was it fine? May I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Fine. So this was the first way I showed you of calculating the descriptive statistics. For the another way, you need to go to the file, and then you need to go to the options. We will add one add-ins in the Excel, and that will save your time. You do not need to keep mug up the name functions or maybe keep the name of the function in your mind. This will resolve your problem. In a click only, you will get the option, right? So you need to click on the file tab. If you have done that, here at the down, you can find the options. So you can check where options is available in your case. Click on that, and you can get a Excel options dialog box. Here you need to click on the add-ins. Done. I hope it is okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Done. Now at the bottom, you can find Excel add-ins is visible. So just beside this, there is a button or the tab called Go. Click on the Go. Got it? Got it, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Here you need to select or check the first dialog box named as Analysis Toolpath. Check this box, first one, and then click on OK. I'm not pressing OK because I'm not pressing OK because I am already having this add-ins added in my Excel. You need to click on the OK. Once you are doing OK, I need to tell you, you need to navigate to the, just a minute. You need to navigate to this data tab. Here you can find there are so many menus or tabs available. Click on the data tab. So once you are clicking on the data tab at the right hand side, you can find data analysis toolpath is added in your Excel sheet. Yes or no?
Yes,
Added
ma'am.
everyone? Yes.
Yes.
So you can click on this. Once you are clicking on this, it will open the data analysis dialog box for you. There are so many different tests available. According to your need, you can select them. By default, descriptive statistics is selected. I think it is selected by default for every one of us. So this is giving or showed by Excel in a blue color. It is highlighted in a blue color, right? I want to open this. I'll click on OK. So once you are clicking on OK, descriptive statistics dialog box is opening for you. I hope it is visible, everyone.
Yes,
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you please repeat after all the functions?
How
After all the functions
to
are
add
done.
this is what you are
Yes,
asking, ma'am?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Fine. Just a minute. You need to go to the file tab. Then you need to locate this options.
Ma'am, where to go?
File tab.
File. Yes.
File menu.
Yes, I have got.
Options is listed somewhere. Click on that.
Okay. Yes.
Then click on the add-ins.
Options may add-ins. Yes. Done.
At the bottom, you can find there is a button called Go.
In the drop down? No. Yes. Found it. Yes. Done.
Have you found?
Yes.
Click on Go.
Go, done.
This dialog box, you need to select the first one, the first checkbox.
Yeah.
Analysis
Done. Thank you.
And click on OK. Fine. Once you are clicking on OK, you would be able to locate it in the data tab, data menu. Click on the data menu and click on the data analysis. Here, I think at the right hand side, you can locate this. Click on this. So it will open a dialog box for you. Done?
Yes. Done.
Here, descriptive statistics. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Descriptive statistics is visible, everyone. You need to click on OK only. So you need to select whatever you want to access. I want to access descriptive statistics only. So I'll click on this and I'll click on the OK button. So once you are clicking on OK, the dialog box will appear for you, right?
Yes.
Fine. Here, you need to give the range of your data. So here I want to calculate the descriptive statistics for my income variable only. So I want to show you the comparison here, right? So you need to see I'm selecting the data like this. So, okay, the range will be I1 to I13. I hope you have seen. I selected from I1 to I13. Done? Done, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Next, grouped by, you can find there are two options. By default is the columns. As you can see, your data is listed in the column. So we will go with the by default. If your data will be in a row, you can select the second option, that is rows. Done. Next is labels in the first row. So I selected my data, including the label, the heading of my column. That is I1 to I13 was my range. So I need to select this checkbox. So that is giving a clear indication to Excel that the data is starting from the I2 cell. Is it okay? Fine, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Done. Now, in the output options, there are three things available: output range, new worksheet, new workbook. If you want to get your output in the new worksheet or in a new workbook, you can go with the next two. I'll go with the first option. That is output range. Once you are selecting output range, you need to click on the box. Click on the box and select a blank cell from your sheet where you want to get the output. I think someone has raised the hand.
Yes, madam.
Venkat sir. Yes, sir.
Madam, just after this, can you explain how to correct that kurtosis normality curve? How we need to get? Generally, with
Correction
data,
is
we
possible, not possible, sir. You need to identify the outliers in the data, missing values and all. So you need to
outliers.
clean your data.
So how to do that? Like,
I'll tell you what I can say, the calculations. I'll tell you, but you need to perform, right?
we will perform. How to do it?
Done. Fine. So
Okay.
I selected a particular cell where I want to get the output. Now there are various different options available. You can see summary statistics, confidence level, and of mean, kth largest and the kth smallest. I'll select the first checkbox because I want to get the summary, that is the mean, median, etc. If you wish to get the kth largest, although by default the summary statistics will give you the minimum and the maximum value, but if your data set is very large, and suppose if you wish to see fifth largest, maybe third largest, whatever it is, or second lowest or the smallest value, you can check these boxes, right? You can come in this particular box and then you can write whatever the largest value you want to see, first, second, third, fourth, whatever it is. So I think I'm not selecting this. This is not the use of mine right now. You need to only press on OK now to get the output. So I hope in a click you got the output. Now you can compare everything you are getting: mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance, kurtosis, skewness, range. Only range we have not calculated as there is no function available in the Excel for the range. If you wish to calculate, it is nothing but it is a difference of maximum and the minimum value which you have already calculated. So you can select the maximum minus minimum. That way you can get the range. Right? Clear, everyone?
Yes.
So this is a way, using this way you can calculate the descriptive statistics. I think time is now 15-20 minutes are left only. So I'll try to explain at least one statistical test to you because I need to take the question of the Venkat sir also. So okay, now. Till here everyone is okay, fine. May I go ahead?
Output range, when we have put some message is coming, like problem of output range, can you please define that again? Output range in the descriptive statistics.
I'm not getting your question, Aarti ma'am. Means what you are getting?
Input range we have in the descriptive statistics box. Then we have output options. In summary statistics is there output range. Output range.
I said if you are selecting the output range option, you need to click on the dialog box. Otherwise, it will take you to the first one. And if you are selecting any blank cell, it will select the input range.
Okay.
So that mistake generally people are doing if first time using it.
Yes, same number I have put to $O and $2.
I don't know. You need to check whether this is blank cell or not in your
blank
case.
Blank.
Yeah, you can do that. And while you are typing it, you only click on that particular. You just click on that, it will already
right.
But you need to cross check this also. Your range should be this only, input range. That you need to cross check.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Fine. So I think in a hurry, I'll tell you how to perform t-statistics using the Excel, right? So I'm having two variables available, gender and income. And when I think you people are knowing, we are using t-test for the significant mean difference. Whenever you want to find the mean difference, you are using the independent samples t-test, right? So I'll write here, we are having the gender and income variable, right? So this is a need of the independent sample t-test, that you need to have one categorical variable or one nominal scale variable and one numeric variable. So income is a numeric variable, gender is a nominal scale variable with two categories. So we are having two categories, that is male and female. So here my hypothesis will be what? I will write my hypothesis. That is, there is no significant difference in the mean income of male and female, maybe employees or whatever it is, a respondent. Right? Hypothesis is very simple and clear, I hope.
Yes.
Done. So here you can find we are having two variables. First one is income, second one is gender with the two categories, right? So Excel is little different from the other software, right? If you are talking about SPSS, you are talking about R, Python, etc., MATLAB, Stata, etc. So in that case, the data format will be different, but for the Excel specifically, the data format should be different. What is the meaning of this? I'll explain you. Now, what you need to do, you need to go to the Home tab and just a minute, and click on the sort and filter. At the right hand side, you can find it. You need to use filter here. Done? Done, everyone? Done, everyone? Now,
Yes.
come to, yes, thank you, ma'am. Now come to the gender, click on this, deselect all and select female. Right? First category I'm selecting, clicking on OK. Then you can copy all the incomes, add a new sheet and paste here. And above this, I have written female. Right? Coming down, coming back and clicking on the females. I want to deselect female and I want to select this time male and clicking on OK. And then I'm again copying this and pasting next to the female cell. Done. Done, everyone? And then you can select all. Your data will be like the previous. Done. After this.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Done. Thank you. I'm increasing its size. Yes. So we are having female and male cell is available with us. So this is the need of the what I can say Excel to perform a statistical test on the data. That means you need to segregate your data category wise, right? Now you go to the data tab, click on the data analysis and go down and select that t-test to sample assuming unequal variances and click on OK. Once you are clicking on OK, a dialog box will appear. Here you need to give the range of your first variable. So I selected the range, start including the label or heading of my column, right? Coming to the next, selecting the next category data, right? Hypothesis mean you do not need to pass anything. Labels I have selected, so I'm checking this box. If you have not selected the labels, that is headings, do not check this box, right? That means Excel will understand that you have only taken the data points. Alpha value, that is level of significance, is by default 5%. If you want to make any changes, you can use your keyboard and do this. Output option, I think I'll always go with this one. So I select this, click on the dialog box and selecting a blank cell and clicking on OK. So I hope I can click on OK. Okay, fine, everyone. So once you're clicking on OK, you are getting the output. I'll explain you the meaning here, interpreting this particular output for you. Now you can check what is the meaning. Here you can check. We are having the female data. Mean income is 28,000 for the female, 27,666 for the male. Variance in the income of male and female is listed here. Observations are 6 and 6 for both the categories. Hypothesis mean we haven't passed anything, so that is why it is coming as 0. Degrees of freedom is 10, which is 12 minus 2, which is 10. T statistic is 0.07665. This is your calculated value of T. If you are using the formula, if you have seen the formula of T, if you are using that, in that case, this will be your T calculated value. This is the p-value for one-tailed test. This is the p-value for the two-tailed test. This is the table value or critical value for the one-tailed and for the two-tailed test, right? So there are thumb rules in statistics. If you want to accept or reject your null hypothesis using p-value, so the thumb rule says if your p-value is less than the level of significance, in that case, you need to reject the null hypothesis, right? The next rule says if your p-value is greater than level of significance, in that case, you should accept your null hypothesis, right? And usually for the research paper point of view and for printing purpose and all, generally we are reporting the results in the form of p-value, right? So if I am using this p-value, right? So you can see the p-value is 0.9 and the level of significance was 5%, which I think alpha value was 5%, 0.05, which is 5%, right? So if you compare this, you can easily say that your P is greater than your level of significance, which is 0.05. So this is the case. That means you need to accept your null hypothesis, which says there is no significant difference in the mean income of male and female employees or respondents, right? Is it clear?
Did you mean that p-value is, our p-value is greater than 0.5? So we are accepting
This is the thumb rule, ma'am. This is not I am saying, this is a thumb rule.
No. Yes. This only you mean to say, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we can take a risk of 5%, but this is coming as 94%,
Yes.
very high.
Yeah.
Madam, one query. If it is equal to, then less than and greater
Less
than.
than equals to comes together. This.
Okay, it comes together. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Done. So I think this is about what I want to discuss today. Now I think I'll take the question of Venkat sir, right? Venkat sir has asked in between for the outliers, right? Outliers are very distinct value. It can be at any side of the data, right? Now, how to identify them? Although the calculation, if you are using Excel, is very means for those who are not new to Excel, for them it will be little tedious. But if you are working Excel, for you it is not tough. I'll just write the formula here, right? So when I talk about outliers, there is a concept of quartile. Quartile is like median, positional mean, right? It is dividing your data into the 4 equal parts, quartile, right? So there is first quartile generally, second quartile, and the third quartile. So using this, I am explaining the concept. Apart from this, there is one more concept which is known as IQR, which is interquartile range. This is nothing but this is the difference of your third quartile and first quartile, right? So outliers are like this. Right. So for example, I'm just coming here, taking this income data. So I'll calculate quartile for the data, right? putting a 1 means I want to calculate the first quartile, right? Similarly, I'll calculate the third quartile. So in this case, I need to keep 3. This will be my third quartile, right? Now, this is Q1. This is Q3. Then IQR, I just told you, which will be the difference of third and first. Then for the lower outliers, you will use Q1 minus 3 times of IQR, right? For the upper outliers, you will write Q3 plus 3 times of IQR, right? Now you can compare all the values. This means these figures should be in between this range. If these are in this range, there is no outlier. So if you can go through, you can find 18,000 is there, right? 20,000 is there, 20,000 is there. That way you can say there are outliers available at the bottom of your bottom side or the lower side of your data. But at the upper side, you are not finding any outlier. Getting my point? So if you can remove them from your data, that can improve the normality of your data. Getting my point, Venkat sir? You can use the if functions and all for checking all these things, but I think this way you can check outliers in your data. You can take a call whether you want to drop them or not, and that way you can improve the normality. Improving of normality is an indication of improvement of the skewness and kurtosis.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Yeah.
Is there any your video like that to watch?
I'm having my YouTube channel, but this thing I think I have not posted. But some of the Excel point things, SPSS things you can find there. R programming, some things, some point things you can find there. I'm having one course. I'll try to post it, but I'll share with Ravi sir if he can share with all of you, right?
Okay, madam. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ma'am, one query, please.
Yes.
This MS Excel is having so many features and facilities, functions, and SPSS also. So which one should we prefer? Which one is better?
I think, sir, all the softwares are good to work with, depending upon your need. As you have seen, as I think I've shown you the Excel. Excel has certain limitations. First limitation is of the data. Although in the research we are not exceeding from 10 lakhs or something, so that you can use. But if you are going for the advanced statistical test, means suppose you want to perform factor analysis, SCM, CFA, etc., that you cannot do using the Excel. So that kind of limitations are there. If you want to perform logistic regression and all that, you cannot perform. You need to do so many manual things if you want to get the output. So for the purpose, generally people are switching from Excel to the other softwares, maybe SPSS, R, Python, Stata, MATLAB, etc.
Okay, madam, got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So I think I will conclude my session and then I'll take your queries. So I want to conclude my session on a note that today I tried to explain you the concept of variable, types of variables, measurement scales we have understood. And then we have seen that how we can use functions, because functions are a very imperative part of the Excel. Although this session length was 2 hours, so probably we have not discussed some few more things we can discuss. Maybe in future or somewhere we are meeting, we'll discuss some more things. About the Excel. Excel can be used as a pivot table because pivot table is a very small, very good feature of the Excel. So you can use that also for summarizing of your data. Apart from functions, pivot table can also work for you. So that way you can see these are the few things I discussed. Apart from that, I have told you how to you add that add-ins in your Excel. So those who have added that add-ins in their Excel, further they can explore some more tests available in that particular block. That is ANOVA, etc. Regression quotient are available there. So you can explore them by your own. So I think this is all about from my side for this particular session. I think I'm now ready to take your questions. If you are having any, please ask.
Ma'am, first of all, I don't have any, I don't have words. What a wonderful, wonderful session and engaging participation session it was. And I think all the participants are also, feeling very happy that the chat box itself says what a
I
participation.
haven't said okay, sir.
Very participative session, ma'am. And it was not only informative, but also gave the participants valuable real-time experience, ma'am. So I think we are really thankful to you for this wonderful session, ma'am. Any questions still, ma'am? See the chat box. I mean, this is the first session we have. Every session was wonderful, but this is the first session where the participants participated like this. Uh, Thank you
Thanks
so
so
much,
much,
ma'am.
sir.
And also we were able to share the screen. Thank you, sir, for that.
Anyone
Thank you.
who want to say anything? Yes.
time was very short. We wanted some more.
Actually, ma'am, for analysis, always we find time is short.
There are so many topics related to the Excel.
Yes.
We will organize a full workshop with
I
Dr.
think 2-3
Shila, ma'am.
days workshop we can plan in future if
Yes,
possible for sir to
ma'am.
organize.
Of
We
course,
can do that.
We will plan 5 days or 7 days workshop with you, ma'am. If
Yeah,
you
we can
spare
go
your
with that.
time,
Yes.
that will be wonderful, ma'am. So thank you so much. Any questions still you have? I think you don't have any question because it was a participative session. You were continuously asking questions to ma'am. But if still any question, you can ask to Dr. Chanchla ma'am. And what a wonderful session.
Most welcome. Most welcome. Any question, if I can help out in any way, you please ask me.
Anything, any participants who wants to say something, because
I
this
think
is the
someone has raised hand in between, sir. When I was maybe
Dr.
you was talking, or maybe.
Dr. Venkata was there. He has already asked, I think.
Okay,
He
fine,
raised the
fine,
hand.
fine.
And anything you want to say, participants, if you can say, you can unmute yourself. You can say, because this is the last presentation of this whole event, and we will share as you know, we will share the assignment MCQs tomorrow at 5 p.m. with you. You will get the half an hour to complete the 30 questions, and on the basis of this, you will get the certificates.
So thank you for the organizer, sir. It's a wonderful.
Thank you, Dr. Venkata. Please open up your video at least today. And
Actually,
I
we can
request,
capture you people.
yes, I request everyone. This is the last, the day of this session. Kindly please switch on your videos. We have to take some screenshots. I'm always, I've always share the screenshots on the WhatsApp group also. So you will find yourself.
So thank you so much for the organizer and
Any feedback,
other
you
resource
you
persons.
can give
Really
participant.
wonderful.
Any feedback, negative, positive, anything, any improvement, anything you can say. There is no problem, because we
Really,
also want to improve.
sir, really we learned a lot
Those,
and in all the days. Really excellent, sir. There's
thank
no
you, Dr.
words
Venkata.
further to tell anything. Really excellent.
You are the most active participant, Dr. Venkata.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Anything?
Share the file, the Excel file.
Yes, sure.
Yes,
I will share each and everything. I will share if the resource person, see, if the resource person shared their PPT with me, I will share with you. There is no problem. But it depends on the resource person. We cannot force the resource person to share the PPT because you have the recorded video already. Okay. And those who are registered in category 2nd and 4th, they can send their full paper up to 15th June, as I have already told. They can send their paper on the mail ID which is given in the brochure, and we will publish your paper in April-June issue of our peer-reviewed journals. Anything? Yes, Dr. Venkata, you want to say something?
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kindly conduct this sort of further FDPs related to further in-depth analysis and research paper, quality paper writing for top-tier journals like Academy of Management journals and all.
Sure.
So that will be
We
helpful.
have organized so many workshops, FDPs before also. I've already given the YouTube channel link. You can find so many videos related to the research methodology. But of course, yes, we will organize more workshops, more FDPs on these kind of topics, which will help you. But now, in the month of June, we are going to organize an international virtual conference. We will soon share the information with you. In the last week of June, we will organize 2 days international virtual conference. We will again request Dr. Chanchala if she can spare the time as a keynote speaker.
Sir, definitely.
So thank you so much, everyone. And
Thank you once again, sir. Thank you so
yeah,
much, sir.
thank you. But before we wind up, I would like to request, first of all, Dr. P.S. Chauhan, Principal of Shri Tagore College, Kuchaman City, for the formal vote of thanks. Dr. P.S. Chauhan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much, sir.
Respected dignitaries, esteemed resource person, dear academicians and participants, a very good evening to all of you. As we come to the conclusion of this enriching 1 week faculty development program jointly organized by IRA Research Association, Khandes College Education Society and Sri Tagore College, Kuchaman City, I stand before you with immense gratitude and a heart full of appreciation. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt thanks to the IRA Research Association for their visionary leadership and valuable collaboration. Your commitment to academic excellence and research promotion is truly commendable. My sincere thanks to the Khandes College Education Society for being a strong pillar of support and co-hosting this program with us. Your involvement has added immense value and prestige to this initiative. I would like to thank all these distinguished resource persons and speakers who shared their knowledge, experience, and research insights throughout the week. Your sessions were enlightening, engaging, and truly inspiring. To all the participants, thank you for your active engagement, your curiosity, and your enthusiasm. It is your presence and participation that made this FDP a grand success. I express my sincere gratitude to Professor S.S. Modi sir and Professor Anil Mehta sir for their invaluable guidance and constant support. A special thanks to respected Dr. Ravikant Modi sir and Dr. Aarti Chopra ma'am, whose dedication and behind the scenes efforts ensured the smooth conduct of their entire program. In conclusion, this FDP has not just been a training program. It has been a platform for growth, collaboration, and innovation in teaching and research. I hope the learning from this week will echo in our classroom and scholarly pursuits. Let us carry forward the spirit of continuous learning and academic excellence. Thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chauhan sir.
I want to say one thing.
Yes, ma'am,
Sakshi
please.
ma'am, I think Sakshi ma'am, it's really commendable. I have seen your daughter or maybe your baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Along with that, I think you were learning or studying along with me. I think I have heard the
very
word
active
also in
participant.
between. Yes.
Chanchila ma'am,
Actually-
honestly, Chanchila ma'am, I was about to acknowledge this, and I was rather about to say that the
Yes.
youngest participant award goes to
Yes.
Sakshi Sharma
Yes.
ma'am's baby, because the baby is sitting so quietly and listening everything. So Ravi said must give one youngest
Ex-
participant award to the baby. Very
Thank you,
nice.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
It is very good. I mean, she is very active. She was very active during the whole session. So thank you so much, Chanchala Jain ma'am. Once again, thank you so much. All
Yes.
the
So at the last, I want to say thanks to the organizers for again, I will say, inviting me and giving me chance to interact with the participants.
it's our pleasure, ma'am. Don't go because there is a vote of thanks on behalf of Inspira Research Association by
But I
Dr.
want to
Aarti
express
Chopra.
my gratitude for the
Please, please.
participants also.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you everyone
Yes.
for participating actively.
Right, right. Thank you so much, every participant. And now I would like to request Dr. Aarti Chopra, Joint Secretary, Inspira Research Association, for the formal vote of thanks.
So thank you so much, sir. Though
Thank you.
Dr. P.S. Chauhan sir has already done my task very easy by thanking everyone, but as a matter of the structure of the program on behalf of Inspira Research Association, first and foremost, I extend our sincere gratitude to Dr. Chanchala Jain, our today's keynote speaker, for her excellent and insightful session on statistical analysis using Excel. Her hands-on approach, clarity of the perspectives, concepts, and practical demonstration have truly enhanced the confidence in using Excel for research analysis to all our participants. As we move towards the final day of the presentations today, let us take a moment to acknowledge the incredible lineup of experts who have contributed to this knowledge-packed FDP all these 6 days, and the 7th day is for the assessment. So day 1, we had Dr. Udit Mamodia and Dr. Sandeep Gupta with us from Purnima University, who talked about research ethics and proposal writing. Then on day 2, we had Dr. Janki Mistry from Veer Narmat South Gujarat University, and she took the session on literature review and referencing techniques. On day 3, we had Professor Manvinder Singh Pahwa from Dr. Hari Singh Gaur Vishwavidyalaya, Central University, Madhya Pradesh, who talked about quantitative and qualitative analysis. On day 4, we had Mr. Tanveer Singh from IIT Bombay for introducing us to AI tools for research paper writing. Day 5, we had Mr. Alok Sharma, Assistant Controller of Patents and Designs, Government of India, and he talked about the foundation of IPR and how to file a patent. And today, day 6 of this FDP, we had Dr. Chanchala Jain ma'am from Prestige Institute, Indore, and she gave a very insightful and a practical session on Excel-based statistical analysis. My deepest thanks and regards to the organizing partners and conveners who worked behind the scenes, the team of Inspira Research Association Jaipur, starting from the president, our very honorable Professor S.S. Modi sir, for his all the time he's blessing us and guiding us. Professor Anil Mehta, who is the Vice President of Inspira Research Association. I would like to especially mention Professor Ravikant Modi sir for all his efforts behind the curtain also and on the screen also, for all his persistent efforts to make any conference, any FDP a grand success. I would also like to mention KCES College of Engineering and Management, Jalgaon, our collaborator, and specifically the principal, Dr. Sanjay Sugandhi sir. Also, our next collaborator, Shri Tagore College from Kuchaman City, and a very special thanks to Dr. P.S. Chauhan sir, principal of the college, Shri Tagore College, Kuchaman City. We deeply understand, sir, how much time you have given to us, although examinations are going on and you being the head of the institution have to take care of lot of things, but then also all the 6 days you were there with us for the sessions. We are really grateful to you for this, sir. And tomorrow will be the last day of this FDP. And I would like to tell the participants that tomorrow, that is the final day of the FDP, there will be no session tomorrow, but there will be the assessment tomorrow. So please note, as Professor Ravikant Modi has told you, that you will receive a Google form link tomorrow at 5 p.m. That will contain 30 questions, 30 MCQs, 5 from each session which you have attended. And you have to score at least 70% marks for the certificate in that particular test. So please ensure that timely you complete the assessment and you submit it. So let us continue this final stretch with the same dedication as you have shown these 6 days. Please show the same dedication on the day 7 of the FDP also. Once again, thank you so much to all the participants who have joined us from across the nation and who have participated with so much of enthusiasm and so much of zeal all these 7 days. So thank you so much once again to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Aarti Chopra, for giving every information to the participants. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Dr. Chanchala Jain ma'am, once again. Thank you so much, Dr. P.S. Chauhan sir. Thank you so much, every participants. Anything you want to ask, you can message me, WhatsApp me. We will share tomorrow the assessment link. Please submit it mandatory. Please fill your name, which you require on the certificate, designation, everything. Please, I mean, correct everything, because it is not possible to, to do the correction after that. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, ma'am.
all the
Once
best for
again.
your research. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Good night.
So may I leave